table can be used to show results of different tests.
Right, next question that was done quite poorly was question...
You can use the whiteboard to show children how to do things.
As this moves, you can see the line going past all of these finished.
This is a room where we are going to want our interactive whiteboard so that we can use it for lessons and other community events.
Look how smart the classroom looks. The interactive whiteboard is very helpful for teaching lower ability sets.
Can I take 6 away? No. So where am I going to get a 10 from to move across? Destiny. Pardon? The tens column, which number? The 4 tens. I am going to get rid of the 4 tens and take it and put it in the units column. Alright? How many tens did we have left in the tens column now?
22.
No, how many tens did I...
This is an interactive whiteboard being used in a maths lesson. Look how much easier it makes it for the children to be able to see an example of their work.
Sorry.
Good, right, when you've done that, close your books and I'm going to move on.
In this maths lesson, the interactive whiteboard is helping the children understand what they need to do.
It's when you have set of numbers, you put them in order from the smallest to the largest, and then you get your fingers and you work your way into the centre number.
Right. Do you want to add a bit, Nicole?
If there's 2 medium numbers, you add them together and half them.
Yeah, hang on, we'll go on to that in a minute. Right, I'm going to ask for some numbers.
Children respond better to an interactive whiteboard rather than the usual blackboard.
Interactive whiteboards make the lessons a lot easier to teach when new teachers come into the school.
What's that board? Oh, fantastic video.
That's amazing.
Amazing that is.
Present instructions of how to make a sandwich.
The interactive whiteboards are very good for designing logos and bringing technology into the lesson.
What you need to be careful of is that you're writing enough, because if you look at ambers on there, you get ambers that's that much, that's that size. This is Emma's, they're writing the bigger, obviously the more of it. If you look at the paragraphs, which we've got on our flip chart, those 6 are what you should be writing about. At the moment on Emma's, she's only got 3 paragraphs. So there's obviously bits which she needs to try and include.
In this English room, the pupils are learning about persuasion and argument. The whiteboard helps to put over this point.
Right, okay, we've been looking at discussion tests today and being persuasive. If you are being persuasive, you have got to put across your side of an argument to persuade somebody why you want that certain thing to happen, whatever it is. Now say, for instance, you're trying to persuade somebody to stop parking their cars outside the school. What sort of arguments could you put forward? Isabel?
It's dangerous for the children.
It's dangerous for the children, and we've actually got that argument here. And you can see, sooner or later there is bound to be a serious accident, maybe even a fatality. Isabel, come out to the board a minute, please. Okay, I want you to watch Isabel now. She's going to rearrange these into some sort of order so that it makes sense for a persuasive argument. The one thing she can't do is put the conclusion at the beginning. Why can't she put the conclusion at the beginning? Chris?
Because it wouldn't make sense.
It wouldn't make sense. What do you need at the beginning? Jamie? An introduction to introduce what it is you're talking about. Right, so if you rearrange these. Hang on a minute, that's a drawing on it. Let's just change that. That's a good thing about interactive whiteboards. You can undo things. Really good. Well, not that much undoing. Okay, see if we can move it around now. Isabel's going to move things. Well done. She can move them around and then she can actually read it through and see if it's in the right order. Okay, have a quick...
Teachers use the interactive whiteboards for lesson outcomes and lesson tasks.
what we're saying then is that in Britain, yeah, the northern hemisphere, with it being tilted away from the sun, we don't get long periods with the sun shining on it. Yeah, so it tends to be colder. Yeah? So the opposite of that would be what? Why is it so warm in the summer then? Well, then yeah, because we're tilted towards it, so we get longer periods with the sun actually tilted towards us.
In the cooking room we have had interactive whiteboards, and it is much easier to see what you are cooking on each day.
I'll do it on the 20 and we'll see. How many pound coins would we need to make 20? To make 20 pounds. If I gave you a 20 pound note and said, right, give me back the same amount in pound coins, how many would you give me?
20.
Okay, so we have 20 pound coins.
When are you using 2 pounds? Oh no.
11, 12, 13.
How many of you have seen a weather forecast on the television or heard it on the radio? Good. How many of you know how to understand what you're looking at? Yeah? In fact, Charles should, and Amy should, because we did a lot of time in year 6, didn't we? Remember looking at the snow forecast?
Yeah.
Yeah? Right, weather forecast. There's a map. There's a map. Now,
This whiteboard has made it easier for people to see what is expected of them, and the design brief ideas and anything else they need to know.
Okay, so would you like to ask the class how we can check you correct then? Oh, she sorted it out. Well done. Okay. Just stop there a second. Okay, you're doing really well. How can we check that? Okay, we did the end of this operation, we added back on. So 43, 53, 63, 73 we've added